Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Baltimore. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Makes the handoff. Now Minshew. Complete. It's Myers. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action, it's Minshew. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Yeah, this lady definitely sounds like a moop. What the fuck that means, dude?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Madison again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Madison doesn't know how to gain more than like a yard or two.
Piece of shit. This is 3rd and 6. Minshew working from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He'll get this one to Adams. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Yeah.
And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 yards there, and now it'll bring up 2nd and 16.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Minshew to throw. This is hauled in by Myers. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker. Running it after the penalty. Has a big hole left. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. It's White on the give. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Hey, I get it on
Fuck
first
the
and goal.
Chiefs.
A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Minshew. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
They've held him out twice.
Alright,
Here
NFL
we
Club.
go.
No,
Third
I
goal.
maybe like a couple people, 3 or 4 people would probably watch this shit if they're bored, but I don't think a whole lot of people tune into other people's streams.
The handoff for Madison running left. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Deontay Hardy to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They send Aguilar in motion left. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's Henry on the option. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Lamar. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Couple yards there on second down, and now a long ways to go on third.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Here he is on third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That's taken at the 15. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And it'll be Raider football. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late.
No
What it
bueno.
did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he stopped.
Look at
Now
us,
we'll
holding
wait to
on the
hear what
offense.
this
Go fuck
flag is
yourself.
all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
That time you could kiss my ass.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the shotgun, Minshew. He'll get this one to Madison. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Got to figure out this third down here. Minshew looking to throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, tonight.
I don't think so. I tried to just zone out this bitch's voice. And so flexible.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just shut down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Slot receiver headed left. Jackson now on 3rd. Caught by Flowers. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one's marked as a 38-yard punt. And it'll be their football. They've got 1st down from the 31. Back now, pressure on its way. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the set. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
They'll run here with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
This one is up and good. And we're all tied up. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To the ground with Madison. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to Madison. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable
he was
and
goddamn
opportune
3rd down
situation.
And the Ravens going nickel, 3rd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Oh, yeah. Still directly to the defense. Perfect.
Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take over as he records his 10th career INT. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
On 1st down, Jackson. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this 3rd down.
You know, kid, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And that catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. But without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Trying to run with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They give now to Madison. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's tackled for a short gain. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Minshew. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's going to step out with no gain. No return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and the back who can show off his wheels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Receiver in motion, headed right. Has some daylight through the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
First down throw for Jackson. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, And the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, another caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Raiders get to it! And he'll go down here at the 16.
Take that.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Enough goes to Madison, running right. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Out of the pistol, Minshew. Flushed out of the pocket. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Now Minshew. He gets this one to Myers. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. And you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. Third down coming up. Back to throw, Minshew. Throw caught at the 6. And he almost gets to the 5. He's out at the 6.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. 4 downs now to
You got
get
fucking
in.
hurt
Here's
on
first and
QB sneak,
goal.
really? Jesus fucking Christ.
Here's Madison. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football.
Oh, and then I
It's not
fumbled. Yeah, I mean, this...
And the fumble
Raider
recovery
football.
is made.
Hey, listen, inside the 5-yard line, that ball needs to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come
What a
free.
fucking
Whether someone
joke.
puts a helmet on it or not, and there's players ripping at it from both sides.
This
Offense
game is
ready
brought to you
begin
by
this
Let's
drive.
Break a
First and
Controller.
10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This shit.
DC, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, hey. Ah, you ready?
And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
DC, ready? DC. What is it? Oh.
From the gun, Jackson. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This is Henry on second. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now here's Lamar. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
I didn't really choose the Raiders. I was basically just given to them. I kind of set them as a wild card. I was like, fuck it. Maybe I'll do the Raiders, thinking I'd get the Niners because, why the fuck would I not play as my favorite team? But, yeah, I got fucked over. It was great.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Minshew working from the gun. He'll get this one to Adams. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Bails out of the pocket quick. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Minshew. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Never get so cool.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Sticking in the air with Minshew.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Continues. Another one hits the ground.
Really?
No luck finding his receiver that time.
Wide open. I'll just go fuck myself, I guess.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Pulled in at the 20. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. And he's going to take a knee. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens flying into the break with a lead. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Reports. Coach, what you got for us? Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach.
Oops.
But now it's time to turn
Like
our
it fucking
attention back
matters.
to this one as we begin the third
They'll
quarter.
find a way to fuck the Raiders over. It's alright.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And this drive will start inside the 25. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now.
Ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Lamar out of the pistol. He's got it. Room to run. He loses the football.
Of course he fumbles, but out of
bounds.
bounds. 'Cause
Possession.
once again, the Raiders, I guess,
You know what?
go
This
fuck
game is
themselves.
hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Connects with Bateman. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Well, no gain on the play, just fine for the defense. So they're going to decline the flag and let that play stand. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Go ahead.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. Nice cut back to the right sideline.
That's nice.
And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Hey, middle.
They'll try and punch it in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Aguilar with the grab. Don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. We'll pause now for an injured player, and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one.
Congratulations.
Staring at fourth down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Don't quite know what's mean about QB vision.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Minshew. Complete. It's Myers. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
I didn't hate
They'll
it. It
come to
was
the line here, 2nd and 9.
kind of fun, I guess.
Here's Minshew.
Get
This is hauled in by Myers. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Going left side, Madison with it. And as they bring him
Yes, hold
down,
on
let's
now.
check the penalty flag.
what a shot.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
We don't need first downs or points. Fuck it.
The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Minshew setting up to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Inside handoff close to Madison. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
I think I've seen pictures of that fucking tag team you're talking about, but I haven't watched AEW for fucking a long time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down
Very
now.
great. Looks like this fucking team sucks.
Minshew to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Minshew. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete.
This
And they're
game
winning
fucking
that. That brings
sucks.
up 4th down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 31. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Henry on the option. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Lamar now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down, here's Lamar. Flush down now to his left. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket, the others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, report! Report!
And again, it's Jackson. Henry on the catch. And this one doesn't go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the give to Madison. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
2nd and 13. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete.
This is
It's gonna be
fucking
3rd
impossible. Fuck
You
this.
need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw, Minshew. Able to find Renfro here. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. And after the punt, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Ravens will take over with a lot of field ahead of them. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he'll have it up across the 20 on a decent pickup there. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Putting the tight end in motion. Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's on the move. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
It's fielded at the 14. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Minshew working from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Out of the pistol, Minshew. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet, I'm a lead.
Done.
How much money would you pay to see a 3-hour montage of you and your friends, the funniest moment you guys ever had? How much money would you pay to see a 3-hour montage of you and your friend?
How long
you been with her? How long have you been with her? Look the other way. How long have you been with her? That was a good one. How long have you been with her? Really cool. It's a blood test you take, and it tells you like what micronutrients your body's deficient in or sufficient in.
Right.
I know that.
Is it a test?
Yeah, it's just like a blood test that you take.
Only 10 seconds fast.
And then it tells you also which antioxidants and anti-inflammatories your body reacts better.
Only 10 seconds fast.
So, like, for instance, it is a little What's up?
Okay, go on. Just,
Yeah.
yeah, just send me my shoes later, okay?
Really cool. It's a blood test that you take, and it tells you like what micronutrients your body's deficient in or sufficient in.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your pillow all night. I'm so sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking so it's slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less. Stop the room when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
Yeah, thinking that it